Hi, I'm Avery Lynn, and my project is about how phytoplankton can raise the pH of water. And so why I wanted to do this project is because, as you all may know, the oceans are rising in acidity because of all the carbon dioxide that's being released into our atmosphere. And so what I wanted to see is if I could find if phytoplankton would make the water less acidic and therefore take more carbon dioxide out of the water. So what I did was I tested a few different concentrations of phytoplankton. And what I found, and what I predicted was, I thought that the more phytoplankton you have in water, the more basic the solution would be at the end. So I mean, I guess I'd say like the more it would reduce the acidity, I guess. So I had a saltwater control in 3 different concentrations of plankton, and then I did this experiment over a course of 14 days, and I put a bunch of phytoplankton in bottles, and I had 4 kind of sets of phytoplankton. And I put bubblers in them, so like aquarium bubblers you might see in, say, fish tanks or things like that. So that's what I did for, that's kind of how I did my experiment. And then I also, after that, after I measured the bottles for 14 days on end, then I took all the bottles out and I measured them one last time. And what I found was that no matter how much plankton you put in at the beginning, so no matter how concentrated the plankton is at the beginning, the ending pH, or the ending acidity, ends up being around the same. So that means if you have, say, 1/8 strength phytoplankton, so 1/8 phytoplankton and then 7/8 water, and 1/2 strength phytoplankton, no matter how much you put in at the beginning, after a course of 14 days even, the pH ends up being the same. So what I deduce from that is that I don't need, if I were going to fix ocean acidification, I wouldn't need a whole lot of phytoplankton. I wouldn't need to introduce another half ocean of phytoplankton into the water. But instead, I would try to use as little as I could and just let it grow, and it would have the same exact effect as a higher concentration. So that's my experiment, and I hopefully will be able to continue some more of this next year. And thank you.